Guilty or innocent, these students learn what it's like to bring justice to the court system.
The students are learning basically the trial process from the discovery phase, which is where the investigation or the information is collected, all the way through the verdict phase of a trial.
Our teacher chooses different teams for us to break off into. Sometimes we have more than one trial, but right now we're working on one big trial for our whole class, and he split us up into teams and determined who was going to be an attorney and who was going to be a witness.
It's fun, it's interesting, you have to think on the spot and always be prepared.
I love it. I think it's very preparing for the real world.
Mock trials themselves are a lot of fun. You get to bring out your personality, so what you're capable of.
Students are on the case, acting out roles as attorneys, witnesses, or jury members.
I like both aspects of it because with an attorney I get to do like an opening and closing statement, and I enjoy that a lot because I like talking and I like presentation. But when you get to be a witness, you get to play like a different character, and sometimes you get to think on your feet to kind of avoid getting trapped by an attorney.
Because with the witness you get to show your personality and be funny more than you can with the lawyer.
In this courtroom, everyone gets judged.
They're graded on their appearance, how they're dressed for court, their presentation, either if they're a witness, their character, or the presentation of the attorney about how they ask the questions. If they're attorneys, whether their questions are written well, whether they get objected to a lot or not, if they get their evidence in, or if it gets excluded from trial because they didn't do something correctly.
The judiciary process is mirrored as clearly as possible as students bring truth to life.
I'd say it's very similar because we obviously do have like a courtroom that looks very much like an actual courtroom, and we have a judge, Mr. Ewald, who tells us what's right and wrong, and we go through pretty much the same process.
The verdict seems to be that these scholars are prime candidates for legal careers.
This is preparing them for a lot of real-life situations, public speaking, dealing with others in a controlled environment where they may run into conflict at their job, their workplace, but they have to learn how to deal with it inside the bounds of whatever rules are being, governing whatever job they're doing.
Well, this class obviously helps me prepare for the future in law because it exposes me to like the beginnings of all that, so that law school wouldn't be my obviously first exposure to any of this.
Well, this class is obviously a very real-world example of what I expect in law school, so it's given me a foundation that I probably need.
And it really shows me whether or not it's the path that I want to go.
So this is basically like a stepping stone on my path towards succeeding in the future.
I'm Cameron Saenz for Frisco ISD-TV.